Hey there, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Katie and this is Louisiana Cooking and Living. And today we are going to be making some s'mores cookies. I thought those would be super yummy for the fall time. It's cooling off here finally, hopefully for a good while. And to go along with our s'mores cookies, we need some hot chocolate. So we're going to make some hot chocolate powder so we can have that on hand all winter. Hopefully we have winter, fall, winter long. And so we're just going to have fun with this and we're going to get started. All right, this sounds like it's going to go together pretty easy, like a typical chocolate chip cookie, but like I said, this is going to be a s'mores cookie. So super excited about this. I have stuff kind of lined up everywhere around here. Let me move some of this out of the way. All right, to our mixing bowl, we are going to add 2 sticks of butter. This is just my grass-fed butter I get from Costco. And to this, we're going to add our sugar and our brown sugar. We're going to cream those together. Whoa, package and all. We're going to brown those brown sugar and regular sugar, and we're going to cream those together. And creaming it, you're going to beat it pretty good until they have become light and kind of emulsified. So we're going to do that. So to our 2 sticks of butter, we're going to add our white sugar is 3/4 of a cup. And then we're also going to do 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. So we're going to cream these together. Just using the paddle attachment here. Oops, my bowl's not on straight. All right, we're going to let this go. Okay, to our mixing bowl now, we're going to add 2 large eggs. I have scraped the bowl down a few times as it was mixing and got it light and fluffy. So we're going to add our 2 eggs. And then to that, we are going to add our vanilla, which is going to be 1 teaspoon. All right, to this, now I'm going to add my salt, which is going to be 1/2 teaspoon. And then my baking soda, which is a full teaspoon. I buy my baking soda in bulk and it gets clumpy, so I have to kind of break it apart sometimes. All right. A teaspoon of that. Give this a little mix. Make sure those are mixed in really good. And then next we have 2 1/4 cups of flour, and I'm just going to do that in like 2 mix-ins. And before this fully gets incorporated, I like to go ahead and do my chocolate chips in now so that it doesn't get over beaten. And so I'm going to add, let's see, it says here 1.5 cups of semi-sweet chips. But if you want to bring out that classic s'mores taste, you could do milk chocolate chips. I just happen to have semi-sweet, and this is a 1/4 cup measure, so we're doing 1.5 cups. Let that stir in. I find when you put the chocolate chips in there, it really helps the flour mix in really well. So then this we're going to add, it says 1 cup of crushed graham crackers. which is about 9 full graham crackers. I don't want to really crush them so much. Oh, these are cinnamon. Let me see if I have some regular graham crackers. I didn't even look. These are cinnamon graham crackers, which, by the way, are really good with peanut butter on them. Hold on one second. So, yikes. This is all I have for regular graham crackers, which is only 4 full graham crackers. So we're just going to have to go with this. And I'm just going to break these in big chunks because I want big, crispy chunks in my cookies. I'm not going to crush them completely. When I go to mix them, I'm sure they'll break up a little bit more. All right. And the last thing for the moment is a cup of mini marshmallows. All right, that's it for my mixing. Let me clean all this up that I don't need, and we will get to making our cookies. All right, so we have our cookie dough here, which I did taste a little bit when I was scraping off my beater. Super yummy. The graham crackers stayed really big. So we're going to take this and we're going to scoop it out. I think this is a 1/4 cup scoop. I'm not sure how much this is going to spread. All right. Now, this is going to be the fun part. I want to put a couple of the just whole marshmallows here on top so that hopefully those will kind of brown as these are baking, or maybe one, because we're also going to put some just Hershey bar so we can really think we're eating a s'mores when we're eating these. So let's see if we can get into this package. I just bought this giant. I wasn't sure how much I was going to need. What I think I'm going to do is, oh, it kind of broke. Maybe we'll just do one big one sticking out the top like that. I'm sure it's going to melt, but you kind of get the idea. So we're going to get these in the oven, and while these are baking, we will make our hot chocolate powder. So this is super exciting. Let me get these in the oven real quick. All right, we're going to put these in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. Let me go set the timer real quick. And as I was putting those in the oven, I was thinking, you know what? I probably should have waited until they come out to kind of put that piece of milk chocolate in there. I don't know. We'll see how these turn out. They're going to be super yummy no matter what. So let's get started on our hot chocolate powder. All right, this sounds like it's going to come together super easy. It's all done in your food processor because we're going to be adding white chocolate chips to this. And it says to do it in batches if you need to. So I think I'm going to need to do that in batches. So we're going to start off with 3 cups of whole milk powder. I found whole milk powder on Amazon. I will link this below. I was wanting to buy some from Azure Standard, but I wasn't going to get an order in time to make this hot chocolate powder. So I went on and ordered it from Amazon. So we're going to do 3 cups of this whole milk powder. Let me get a measuring cup. So typically when you buy milk powder, it's, I think there's a scooper in here. It's skim milk or no fat milk. And for having something like rich and yummy, like a hot chocolate, you kind of want the whole milk. So I was really excited to know that they had whole milk powder. I didn't know that. So we're going to put 3 cups of this in here. And you can see where I'm going to have to do this in batches. Because hopefully we can get our chocolate chips mixed down in there. And then to this, I'm going to go ahead and add some of the chocolate chips. It calls for 1.5 cups. I'll put some in here with this, and then some with the cocoa powder. We'll do 1 cup now. All right. I was wondering if this would be too much in here. Let me pour some of this out. And really the only reason why we're using the food processor is to break up those chips. The rest of this is all powder. So I'm just kind of check through here and see if we got our chips broken up. It looks like it. So I'm going to pour it into this bowl and then do the rest of our milk. If I see any big ones, I'll pick them out and all right, much better. There we go. Okay, now that I've made a mess of my milk powder, this is one of those times you tell your kids, do as I say and not as I do. I thought this was going to go really quick and my timer's going off and I should be done with this by now, but here I am. All right, we're going to give those cookies another 2 more minutes while we finish this up. To our bowl here. Oh, I didn't add the rest of my chips. Shoot. I only thought I was done. All right, so now we need 2 cups of powdered sugar. I'm only going to put 1 cup in here with these chocolate chips so we can make sure they get good and ground up. All right, there's not much more left in there, so we're going to go ahead and do them all. So I'm going to put another cup of our powdered sugar in this bowl. So it's 2 cups of powdered sugar total with 3 cups of the powdered milk. Now we are going to, oh, let me grab my cookies again. Look at these. Look how yummy those are. These are going to be so good. We're going to let these cool for a few minutes though. All right, to our mixture, we're going to put 1.5 cups of cocoa powder. We're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, which I'm going to go about 1/2 teaspoon is what I'm going to do. And then for funsies, I found these little freeze-dried marshmallow bits. I'm going to throw these in there. Sometimes you can buy the hot chocolate powder with the marshmallows already in it, and that's what these are. So I'm going to throw these in there. So I thought that'd be fun. About that much. All right, let me clean all this up so that I can stir this. All right, let's give this a good stir. We want to make sure everything's mixed thoroughly. I think these white chocolate chips in here are just going to make this super creamy along with that whole milk powder. I can see where some of those chocolate chips didn't fully melt, but I think once you mix it into your hot water, they will. And what I'm going to do is put these in mason jars to store them. And if you wanted to do it more than a couple of months, you could do the vacuum sealer for your mason jars. But I think ours is going to be drunk within the next month or two. So I don't think we're going to need to do that. My daughter's actually asked me when I was going to be making hot chocolate powder again so she can bring some to her house. So I wasn't sure how many jars I was going to need, so I grabbed 3 quart-sized jars here. Got my canning funnel. We're just going to pour this in here. All right, so let's see if we'll get a full third one here. I don't think we'll have a full third one, but it kind of give you an idea of how much this makes. So it looks like we'll get 2.5 quarts out of this. And we're going to use 3 heaping teaspoons of this per 8 ounces of hot water. All right, so let's pull all this together now, okay? All right, so here we go. I love my K mug here. My friend gave me this last year and I love drinking out of this. So let's taste this hot chocolate. It's so good. It's creamy, yummy. I would say I think it does need a touch more powdered sugar in it though. I think I'm going to dump these back out and add another cup of powdered sugar because it's super chocolatey and super yummy, but I think it needs a little bit more sweetness to it. You may like it like it is, but if I'm having hot chocolate, I want it thick and rich and creamy and chocolatey and so good. You can see the little marshmallows are in there. So good. All right, so here's our little cookies here. My son said that these were evil, that they were so good. They look so good. I'm gonna try a bite. I'm gonna get this one. Ooh, they're so soft. It's got graham cracker, the marshmallow, the chocolate. Get a bite there. Ooh, it's breaking. Let me just break a piece off. Here we go. The graham cracker kind of toasts up in there. That is good, y'all. Sorry, I had to wipe my hands off. Those are good. Well, I hope you give these recipes a try. I hope you like them, and I hope you hit subscribe. My logo will pop up here at the bottom of the screen. If you just touch that logo, you can hit subscribe. It's a quick way to do that. You can leave a comment down in the description box and let us know what you're doing this fall to treat your family. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.